that, of course, is the first question that any historian must confront when you're trying to solve a problem. I see history as having two branches. One kind of history writing is simply telling a story, narrating a story. Another type is trying to answer a question or solve a problem. If you're trying to do the second kind of project, which is what I've done in most of my own work, then you have to decide what are the original sources. And what really defines a good historian from a poor historian is that person's ability to weigh the evidence and determine what evidence is the most reliable. Now, how you do that is, of course, that's the real trick. What you want is always evidence which is closest in time and closest in place to the thing that you are describing. In other words, a primary source. So, for example, an inscription can be a very important source because it's something that's written at the time that, say, a building is dedicated. There'll be an inscription with a date on it of that time. So you know who built it, when it was built, what a purpose was, and that kind of thing. That's a primary source. Chronicles are written sometimes within a year, maybe later. It's not quite as primary as an inscription, but it can be a reliable source. You have other kinds of material. We have coins. In other words, numismatics. You look at coins to tell you about the economy of societies. Architecture is an extremely important source. There are many disciplines which converge together in history. Historians really should be aware of geography, of many different ways of organizing our knowledge. And that is what I think, again, going back to Marc Bloch and his work, he was a pioneer of the so-called Annales School in France, which is special in the sense that it was able to combine what we call total history. So we have geography combined with, climatology, combined with politics, combined with art, combined with architecture. All of these together need to be coordinated in order to come up with a coherent understanding of the past.